welcome back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here to do 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Nothing much happened, okay? Apparently, if you are a feminine man, you are a P-U-S-S-Y. Ooh, Lord. Honey, that Jennifer. All right, let's talk about them. All right, let's talk about Timothy and Jennifer. Honey, Jennifer is on one, ain't she? Jennifer thinks she real cute. And if you don't think she cute, she'll let you know. I was like, what? So, we have Jennifer. She's still pissed off because Timothy was going to call Veronica to thank her and to let her know that he has arrived safely. And of course, we already know she has let it be known that she does not like his relationship with his ex. Okay. So they're in the car. The little girl's getting fidgety. He's like, all right, if you don't want me to, call her, I won't. She was like, obviously. So they get to his hotel and he got them some gifts. Y'all know that he got her, Jennifer, all the clothing and pajamas and other stuff. And of course she was like, yes. She was like, oh my God, I love him, and he got the little girl something, and Jennifer is saying that if the little girl likes him and he, is sweet to the little girl, then, that goes a long way. She also says that she is not physically attracted to him. It's not her type. So they go out to dinner. Okay, they go out to dinner. They look real nice. He looked real nice. I liked what he had on. She looked very pretty. And so they're complimenting each other, and they talk about the families, and of course, he was telling her that his family and friends was like, I don't know about you going over there. I don't think it's a good idea. And her family is very, very, very protective. They are overly protective. They're not really sure about this American man. So, of course, both family and friends has their, reservations. I know I would. Okay? I know I would. But he tells her that he likes to have manicures. Okay? He has a manicure kind of hand. Not the, manly, rough kind of hand. And so she looks at him dead in his face and she said, that's because you're a P-U-S-S-Y. I said, well, dog, all that. Jennifer! What? And she was like, here, she was like, men don't do that here. Okay? That is not acceptable here. Okay? That's something that men don't do. Men have rough hands. And let me tell you something, I have to agree with Jennifer. I do not want a man whose fingernails are shinier than mine. And was that a clear coat, a top coat? And was that some color? Now, I understand a man keeping his fingernails clean. That's one. Clean fingernails is a top priority. But I don't want no man having no color, clear base top coat. Nah. Come on there, Timothy. So, she says that Timothy is, very feminine. She says, that's a feminine thing, for a man to do that. And she was like, maybe he's gay. I was like, oh, Lord. Because when they got back to the room, okay, now they have not had any type of boom time. And she was like, well, it's getting late. I'm going to have to do something with Violet. And so, of course, Timothy was like, I really want you to stay a little bit longer. I got those pajamas. Violet's fine. I think Violet was at her mom's house. But anyway, she was like, okay. So she, put on her pajamas, got in the bed. And he was like, oh, you look real cute. You look real nice. But it was like no touchy, no kissing. And she said that. She said, he hasn't even tried to kiss me. And I'm thinking to myself, Timothy, kiss this woman. What's going on? But Timothy was feeling like he did think of him as an aggressor. Okay, he wanted her to be comfortable. I can see that. I can see both ways. Okay, I think that it's not like they couldn't do it. I think there was a language barrier because he didn't want to seem overly aggressive, and in a way, she wanted him to be, an aggressor. I think she didn't want to make the first move because she feels like that the man should make the first move. She's always talking about Latino men, so they're laying in bed, an awkward cuddle, and child, when I tell you he pulled out the eye mask, I said, Timothy, what are you doing? So she was like looking like, what is going on? So he done pulled out the eye mask. They sitting there awkward in the eye mask. No kissing with his top coat nail polish. I said, Timothy, if you don't take those masks off. So she was like, do you wear these often? And he was like, oh, well, yeah, you have to stay young. And she was like, mm-hmm. She was like, he might be gay. I was like, it ain't looking too good for you, Timothy. Okay, if it was me, okay, I would have leaned over and just kissed him and just broke the ice right there. But I guess she wanted him to kiss her. And here he is. He was like, well, I was expecting us to have some type of intimacy. Well, Timothy, you're going to have to, show her. I mean, she wanted it. And honey, it was a disaster. No boom boom between Timothy and Jeff. Okay. Now let me make this real short and sweet. Let's talk about Avery and Omar. Okay. Now Avery and Omar, as you know, they're supposed to be getting married, within the next couple of days. So she goes to Omar and they're talking, and she left all the arrangements to Omar. The person that needs to marry him, the location, the venue, time, place, food, everything, okay? Omar says, well, I didn't do none of that stuff, okay? And he was like, it's the weekend. It's kind of hard to get people, to do the wedding. It's kind of hard for the weekend. And so she was like, why didn't you do it when I was still in the States? You had plenty of time to get this together. She was like, you done dropped the ball. And of course he was like, no, I'm sorry, but ain't nothing I can do about it now. So she was like, oh my God, do I want to get married? And then of course they have to make it a little bit dramatic. Okay. Now she's having second thoughts. Girl, you ain't got no second thoughts. Okay. She was talking about, should I get married? This is a sign. Should I, not marry this man? Okay, my mom is only here for a couple of more days. I want her to see me married. So, of course, they sit down. He's calling around for someone to marry him in a venue. And nobody's answering. So she gets more frustrated. She goes over and she talks to her mama. She tells her mama, and honey, on the inside, her mama was like, ooh, there's a creak in the door. There's a small creak in that door. Okay. If this don't go as planned, she may be coming home with me. And so here she is. Is he taking this seriously? That's what Mama Avery was saying. Is he really taking this seriously? Okay. Because I come here to see you get married. I want to see you married. Okay, so of course, here's Avery. She's like, of course, I still want to get married. We're going to get married. We're going to figure this out. So, and they did, okay? They found a place. The person that's going to marry him is going to be there Monday. Her mom is still going to be there, and she will see her daughter get married. So, so later on, she meets up with Omar, and they go to like this outside cafe. Is that what that is? So here comes Avery bringing up Syria. And she was like, we still living in Syria, right? And so he was like, I hope so. And she was like, I hope so. She was like, well, what's going on? And so he just told her, point blank, he said, you do realize what Syria is, right? You do realize what is going on there. Okay, there is a war. All right, there is no power, no water. Okay, there is a war. able to handle it. She said, girl, no, you ain't. Y'all, where she live? Ohio. Where she live, y'all? Ohio, child. She is really sitting there, looking at this man and saying, I think I can handle it. I do not want this girl to go to Syria. I want her and Omar to work out, but there is no way she needs to go to Syria. And she has yet to tell her mom. She says she's not going to tell her mom until she gets married because her mom would try to stop her from getting married. Girl, her mama is going to lose her mind, as she should. As she should. Okay. As she should. Hear this, 19-year-old American white girl thinks that she's just capable of going to war-torn, no power, no water Syria. Okay, Avery. Okay. Child. That's Avery and Omar. All right, now let's get Rebecca and Zed out the way. Now, as we seen last week, Zed is busting his guts. Zed's chest is all swelled up because a guy is looking hard at this woman's tattoos. Now, I thought these were friends of Zed's. Apparently not. Just a complete stranger. And I was like, who in the world sits that close to strangers? And plus, they kept calling each other friend, but that's just a way of them saying, oh, hey, what's up, dude? You know what I'm saying. Guy talk. So, Zed is pissed off. Okay, don't be looking at my woman. What you staring at? She ain't yours, she mine, whatever. Okay, security done come in, done settle Zed down. Rebecca is like, oh my God. Okay, I have not seen this side of Zed. All right. So the next day rolls around and she has to have a discussion with him. How he was acting, his reaction. You know, she didn't like it. So, of course, they talked about it. And she was like, you are so jealous. I did not like what I seen last night. And so he was like, listen, this is how we do things here. Okay? You do not. Look, you don't look at nobody else's woman. Okay, I told you what he should have said. He should have looked right there at her and said, listen, I told you don't be wearing that shirt. But no, you wanted to wear it. You wanted to wear that jacket. You took that jacket off and this is what we had. Okay, you did it. You should have worn something covered up. All your tattoos. But anyway, so he let her know that this is how he is. This is how the men are. And, you know, they don't appreciate their women being, you know, looked at. Especially men down there are not used to American women looking like that. All those tattoos. So, he apologizes and then later on, they're going to go meet his parents. Of course, she is very nervous about this. So, of course, she had to put on a covered up outfit, you know, something traditional to, you know, his culture. And she was like, you know, I'm nervous, I mean the family, do I look okay? And then come to find out that she is staying there with the parents. Girl, I would be nervous too. So, they get inside the vehicle and let's just give a round of applause to Rebecca for driving around in Tunisia. Did y'all see those stray cats? Yo, what was the stray cats eating? I said, ya. It couldn't be me. It could not be me. So, he tells her inside the car, he said, listen, you know, don't bring up your tattoos. Don't bring up we've been drinking. Don't bring up we've been screwing. Don't bring up we're in the same room. Okay? Don't bring that up. See, I've been lying to my parents about you. He didn't say that, but she called off. And she was like, oh my God, has he been telling his parents something else about me? Has he been making myself seem different to his parents? Yes, Rebecca. Yes. And honey, but you know, that's out the window. Because they're going to see them tattoos next week. Alright? Alright, now. about sad, lonely, desperate, delusional, backwards Caesar. Now, Caesar can't pay his bills, okay? But he can buy 18 boxes of chocolate panties and 16 boxes of fruit roll-up panties. Caesar, if I could reach through that TV, I would. I don't know what else to say about Nicole 2.0, Caesar, but this is what I'm going to say. I don't feel a bit sorry for him, okay? He's there in the Bahamas, all right? He got his luggage, he got the ring, and he is ready. What about y'all when he put on them sunglasses and that shirt, and he went, boy, I almost squeaked. I said, but if you don't sit down. So he goes to the pool, and there's some people there, and of course he's like talking up, you know, Maria, and he was like, this is my fiance, I'm going to ask her to marry me. He showed the picture, and everybody's face was like this. Even one of them said, you sure you're not getting catfished? And here is Caesar. I really don't know why he asked me, was I going to get catfished? I mean, probably because she is so beautiful. I've never seen anyone so beautiful like that. I just don't understand why he said that. He said that because you are. Okay? You ain't going to see this woman. Okay, so the producers even asked Caesar, when was the last time you heard from Maria? Oh, well, you know, it's been 3 days. I haven't heard from her. You know, I'm going to send a selfie of me in the room, and, you know, and then I'll send it to her. Oh, look at this. You know, look at this. She was just on a moment ago. Let me call her. So he calls her. No answer. Honey, she hit what? Ignore. Okay. So then he got another excuse. He said, oh, that's right. There's no service. Okay. She's on her way here. But Caesar. That's all I have to say about Caesar. Y'all, what he do with them chocolate panties and fruit roll-up panties? You think he's sitting in the corner eating them covered in his tears? All right, let's talk about Darcy and Tom. Now, I will say this. I was on Tom's side this episode. What the hell's wrong with Darcy? Darcy done telling Tom that her twin sister, who's in Albania with her hot man, wants them to come visit her so she can give a stamp of approval. When Darcy knows that Tom has planned this getaway, this romantic getaway for them. And so she gets in the car and she was like, you know, my twin sister wants to meet you. You know, she's in Albania, so forget about what you've done for me. Can we just go out there so she can meet you and give her stamp of approval? Tom was like, what? Tom was like, you know, I did a whole lot of planning for our, you know, trip. Okay. And have you ever been to Albania? And so she was like, well, no, but I'm just thinking that it's like Mediterranean-ish. And he was like, it's not romantic at all. Okay. But Tom caves. Okay. He gave in just to appease Darcy. Now let me tell you something. All right. Here's Darcy every 5 minutes dropping wedding bombs. Oh, it's like walking to the altar. Oh my God. Dun, 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 dun. That's what she might as well say. And of course he picked up on it. He was like, oh wow, you know, every chance you get, you dropping them wedding things. And so she's like, okay, let my sister call me and tell me I want you to come out to Albania I want you and your man to come out to Albania so I can meet him. Absolutely no. In fact, I tell my sister, hell no. Okay? My man that I like, that I am trying to convince to marry me, that I done acted a fool since I've been here, drunk, crying, okay? You think I'm going to ask him to change his place? Because I'm trying to marry this man. We are going to the destination he's seen fit, to the romantic destination. Here's Darcy worried about not being intimate with him. Girl, if you would have went with him to this romantic getaway, maybe you would have got some little ping. But no, you want to go to the non-romantic Albania just so your sister can give her stamp of approval. Darcy is so wrong with her. What type of medication Darcy on? Is she on any? She need to be. I just could not believe it. I would have told my sister she don't sit down somewhere. Yeah, down her. How old is Darcy? She 50-something? 40-something? Girl. Darcy, you was wrong. Tom caved, the child. I never would have thought he would have caved, but he did. So, he took her to cricket. You know, I mean, it's a huge sport in England. And, you know, they look like they had fun. Okay? So then they went out to eat. And so here we go with the miscommunication again. Darcy is telling Tom how she is just having the time of her life and how she is in awe of the restaurant. You know, she's just really appreciative. She just loves everything about it. Now, I didn't see nothing wrong with that. Okay, she says that she's never been treated like that before. How beautiful it was, how he's a gentleman. She's just in awe of it all. Okay, was it a little bit over top? Maybe just a little, but I see where she's going with that. Here's Tom, stiff neck, stiff lip Tom. I think she exaggerates a little bit. I think she over the top a little bit. You know, she used the term aw. You know, he said, look, it's just a fighter. It's just a table. It's no big deal. And I'm like, Tom, you know, you can crank that, you know, stiff lip down just a little bit. But I guess just how they are in England. Maybe that's how the English people are. But I was like, you know, instead of him being like, oh, thank you, that's really sweet. Yeah, no, He critiques her. Okay, he tells her you're over the top. All right, no need to say nothing like that. Just say it's nice and move on. I said, Lord have mercy. So I know that hurt her feelings, you know, just a little bit because I don't think Darcy meant anything by that, you know. And I think that she was in awe, you know, because we have heard her say so many times about the ex ain't being nothing. Okay, that ex is nothing. So Tom has been very, 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 very kind, you know, to her. And so, of course, they get up, they leave, he's a gentleman, and that is Darcy and Tom, all right? Now, let's talk about Akini and Benjamin. Y'all, I like Benjamin. When I tell you I like Benjamin, let me tell you why I like Benjamin. It couldn't be me. Benjamin done been on that airplane. Benjamin is going down this road that looks like hell. All right. Now, the area where Akini lives, child, Benjamin is a real one, okay? He has not complained, okay? He even got his own Airbnb. Akini said, pump your brakes. You're going to be staying with my brother for a week. Benjamin was cool with it, okay? So, they get to the brother's house, and honey, when I tell you, honey, it was the brother-in-law, the sister-in-law, the sister, the sister-in-law, the sister, the brother. I seen a couple of chickens and cats and dogs. What is going on? Honey, everybody was there. Benjamin didn't crack a sweat though. So he was like introducing himself, and she let it be known. A white person has never been, did she use the term village? No disrespect to anyone. But did she say no white person has ever been to the village or neighborhood? Which one was it, y'all? Y'all let me know. Because I said village. Child, Benjamin. So we all know how, they feel about the white folks in her village/neighborhood. So they're sitting down, they're getting to know each other because, the brother has to give his stamp of approval. Okay. So here's Akini. Akini says, I have a gift for you. And she had made this little bracelet, real sweet. Okay. And so she's sitting there and she says, where my gift at? I almost fell out my bed. I said, Akini was like, where my gift? Now, I done made you this homemade bracelet. And here's poor Benjamin. Poor Benjamin was like, I didn't bring you a gift. Okay. Time caught up with me. I just didn't bring you a gift. I just didn't bring you a gift. And honey, you could tell that hurt her feelings. All right. She was like, okay. I was like, Benjamin, no, damn, you couldn't pick up no pen, so wow. Honey, if I could throw a candle through that TV, I would. I was like, shoot. So, the brother, he picked up on that. He was like, if Benjamin is unable to support my sister, I was like, you better pump your brakes, brother, okay? Him not giving her some raggedy gift at the gift shop does not mean he can't take care of her, okay? That just means he didn't have time. Don't be coming at Benjamin. I'm telling you right now, y'all, I'm ready to fight anybody who come at Benjamin. I like Benjamin. I like Akini. I'm rooting for them, all right? So this brother better ease up. So he was like, he didn't bring a gift. I was like, boy, if you don't shut up. And now, we still don't know about that bride price. All right, so she says, so Akini was like, let me show you to where you're going to stay, child. When they went into that room and I seen those little sheets, I said, did they wash those sheets? Tell me, Benjamin, that you slept on clean sheets and a clean, thin comforter. Okay, y'all see that little blanket? It was thin. Honey, he was like, okay. He was all smiles. He did not complain. And so she was like, well, I can't stay here. So, I'll see you in the morning. And she went like that. And he kissed her on the cheek. And then it was like, nah, I want a real kiss. Honey, they was, I was like, ooh. I am so rooting for, y'all, I like Benjamin. I like Benjamin and I like them two together. Oh my God. Please don't let nothing happen with, okay? Please let them stay together and have pretty little babies and get out of Kenya. Okay, so last and certainly least, let's talk about Angela and Michael. So we know Angela. She is something wrong with Angela, okay? So she's on her way to see Michael. Michael is in Nigeria. And so Michael needs to get data on his phone so he can talk to Angela every 5 minutes. This man, I'm sorry, Angela spends $400 a month to keep his phone on so she can talk to him every 5 minutes. Okay? $400 a month. So, he gets him something to eat. And he's with his friends. Now, y'all know Angela don't like the friends because they're single, ready to mingle. And she thinks that they are a bad influence on her man. Okay, so Michael, who's talking to the friends, and honey, them friends cracked me. Y'all, I had tears rolling down my eyes. I love Michael's friends, honey. Michael's friends said, you kiss that white woman. They said, who that white woman? They said, you kiss her. And so he was like, of course. She's my fiance. Of course I kiss her. And they was like, what? And one of them said, Michael's a grandpa. Y'all, when I tell you, I almost tinkled on myself. Y'all, I screamed. They are completely clouded him. And here's Michael. No. It's not funny. Stop it. No. They were like, man, shut up. And they was talking in that little confession on the side of that dirt road. And they could talk about, man, we are not We tell our women what to do. That's basically what they said. And here Michael, a punk, he done got this American white woman who's old enough to be his grandma dictated his life. They was like, man, get out of here with that. So here is Michael saying that he does nothing. He does nothing. He's staying home because he does not want to argue with Angela. In fact, Angela told him to quit his job and she would take care of him. And here she is complaining, talking about she cannot, pay for a wedding. Her feet hurt, her back hurt. She working 2-3 shifts. I guess so. When you taking care of yourself and your man, child, I don't feel a bit sorry. Okay? A bit sorry. I don't feel a bit sorry for none of them. Because here Michael is wanting a baby. Child. And you complaining about $400 on a cell phone. You don't even work. What you gonna do with a baby? I tell you, these people, these people are just chewing on rocks. I don't understand. So, Angela, she finally makes it. All right. Kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy. And they're going down the road, and then you see this truck go by. And then Michael is like, why are you doing this? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Michael jumps out of the car, okay? And something about some spikes. And he was like, why are you putting spikes there? And then somebody was like, I dare you to move them spikes. And apparently Michael was like, you ain't gonna dare me to do nothing. I ain't no punk. Only when it comes to Angela. We're about to fight on the side of this dirt road. You chickens running across the street. Let me stop, child. So, honey, Angela, her country ass get out that car with the cigarette and said, no, stop it. You go about to get my back. Okay. Let me go ahead. What's up? Honey, Angela looked like she would jump in the middle of a brawl. Y'all remember I told y'all about these women, these mountain women? Honey, they run on glass. Okay? So Angela's like, get off of him, don't touch him. And then I think there was an officer there, honey. It was just a big old mess. And that is how it ends. Alright? Alright, friends, that is it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. And also, I am reviewing Power. I will leave the link in the description box. Y'all check it out if you're a fan of Power. I am reviewing it. But other than that, happy Labor Day. I hope you have a safe and happy week. And until next week, friends,